Hello guys, and welcome to the Building Tips series here on my channel. I'm Flowfast, and today I'm gonna bring you 3 different wall designs, going from the Wood Age to the Stone Age to the Hell or Inferno Age. So, let's get started real quick. So, I made these 3 designs because some people like the walls that I made on my series, so I actually come up with a few different designs that people may want to use on their own worlds. So, to start off, we have like the basic one, the one that I'll most likely use the most, which is using a ton of wood. Ton of wood. So this is just spruce, dark wood, and lanterns. That's all there is here. There's no more types of wood. And this is probably like the simplest design that you can actually do. And in order to replicate this, it's super easy. So you want to have spacings of 3. So you want to have 1, 2, 3. Then you want to put the stairs already, so you know that this thing is all correct. You want to go up by 4, or a total of 4 on all sides. There's one missing there. There we go. Then you want to put stairs up top, real quick. Then you get this feeling of a wall going in. But then you need to close this wall, and since there's not any slabs that go in there, I use trapdoors. This is how I do some of my walls in my world, and super easy, super simple to do. You can use this to your advantage because if you notice, you have a lot of depth, but this is a one wide thing, and you're adding tons of depth by using stairs and trapdoors. Then what you want to be doing is just grab on some of these resources real quick and some of these stairs. Grab the dark oak stairs, put them up like this. Pick up some dark oak blocks. Then you want to put some more of these trapdoors. So the fences you're going to put now don't float. That's actually a big thing. You don't want to have like wood floating most of the time because it looks a little bit bad. And to top this off, just put lanterns. Of course, you can actually come in here and replace these logs with like normal dark oak. This way you get this feeling of making like the bridge. If you're making this thing, of course, like 3 wide, and you want to have like the same design on this side, just copy over. So if you have like this design here, you can easily copy it over onto this side. Now, the stone design. This one I'm not gonna rebuild because it's actually a little bit more complicated and it will take a little bit longer. But I can explain every single thing I'm doing here. So pretty much I went with the same base as this one. You have a pillar, 3 blocks, pillar, 3 blocks, pillar. So pillar, 3 blocks, pillar, 3 blocks, pillar. Then up top you can just make like that regular platform if you want to have the same thing over onto this side, and you have always one gap in the middle if you want to have like a tunnel underneath your walls. If not, you can just fill that in real quick. Then what you want to be doing is, you see your pillars are here, like on this edge. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna put an extra block in front of them. And you notice that I'm using like different types of blocks, like mossy or cracked stone bricks. You can add these ones later. You can do all of the entire build just with regular ones, you know? You don't need to use the variants. You can just do the stone brick ones. I just use the variants so it adds a little bit more pizzazz, let's say. It makes the things pop out a little bit more and just a little bit better. Then, after you place that block on top, you're gonna drop down some walls and put another block beneath it. The same way there, and the same thing here. Then, what is this gonna do? This is gonna bring your wall a little bit forward, so it's not. It's going to get like this part here, like 2 wide thing. And then this part is optional, like these blocks here, they're just to make it fit a little bit more better into the ground. As long as with the buttons, you know, because this thing looks like it's a little bit old, ruined, and decayed. That's what I'm going for here. And then you also want to enclose this area all in stone. Like you want to fill the pillars, if you have the pillars here, you want to fill these guys in on the bottom. Then you'll be left with the same thing as this, like a 3x2 area with nothing. And you're gonna use stairs, so cobblestone stairs and andesite stairs. Just put them here like in a random order, and it gives you an extra depth, gives you more detail on what would be otherwise a flat area. And as for the top, you're just gonna use like the stone bricks whenever you have a pillar. That's what you're gonna be using. Then you're actually gonna be using stairs every other block. And these are slabs here, so you can actually connect them to here, so you don't have like things like this. If you put this here, it gives you a lot better sensation when you're walking here. And to top these off, you're going to put some stairs, some slabs, and some more stairs here. You know, just like this. You're gonna do this to connect the pillars. That's how you do. Oh, not that thing. And this is a super easy thing to do. You just need to kind of know some things of how to get advantage of otherwise flat areas. And if you know, you can remove these, you don't need these things here. You just have it like this if you want to. I kind of like to have like some things dotted around because it has a little bit more detail. Like just some slabs here and there, not floating of course, and boom. It looks like a little bit more solid and it fits a little bit better into the ground. And then we have the Blackstone one. And this one has some tricks hidden into this thing. So you notice that I have half slabs in walls. Like how can you make an half slab on a wall? Well, you can if you use this trick right here. You know, since the newest update, Mojang actually fixed walls so they no longer have some gaps in it, so you can make things like this, and this is amazing, which allows me to do this kind of wall. So basically you want to have like a pillar on every other block, as you can see right here. Then you want to fill them in with walls all the way to the top, and of course just leave the area for detail next. And then you notice that like the fourth block, because these are always 4 tall, the fourth block is a stair there. On the walls, you added a stair. So basically, this one here is just a stair. And there's like a little bit of a gap here, but you don't see it from far away, so it suits this thing really well. And then what you want to be doing is like going to all of these ones and just adding some stairs here. Then you're gonna add the block here, and I'm adding this thing because I want this wall to feel a lot more bulky, because that's what you find in the Nether. You find bulky stuff, the Nether fortress, the bastions, and those things are super hard to crack on. So if you just do this, it will give you a better feeling. And on top of these, on these ones, like these stairs, you put a block, and then you unite these ones by using more stairs here and there. And whenever you have a stair on this area, you put a slab on top, because then what you want to be doing is putting lanterns in the gaps here. You do this because these ones don't emit that much light, and so you kind of need a little bit more if you want to have this thing safe for walking, you know. But yeah, so that's pretty much the top part. Of course, there's a lot of detailing already in here. Like maybe you go to here and you splash some cracked bricks here and there. You can even add the chiseled one. Then the next thing, and this is super good to have, is just soul soil. If you put soul soil, you can even just cover that block there with another stone so people don't actually see that thing. So if you put a soul block there, you have a blue flame, and this blue flame actually has a purpose, because piglins are scared of the blue flames. So if you put blue flames like in the entirety of your wall, you will never have piglins near this thing, and that's good. because they can be annoying sometimes if you're not wearing gold. But a flame like this would be a little bit strange to have, so you can either just put slabs, but I think that stairs actually look a lot better here. Put some stairs, whatever you want. You want like the polished ones, or you want the brick ones. You can vary, like all the blocks from this thing, you can vary to any other one, and it will still have the same feeling of strong and persistent wall here. And you can always just add this thing more, so you can have like, I'm doing this like a three path here, so you can replicate this part here, but you can have this thing like super big, like super big, and then have the other wall of the design. If you want like a super big hallway, you can do that with this thing. But this, I think it's the most safest way to go. You just do a three wide path, and you just replicate what you do here onto this side, and you have a pretty nice, oh, not fall, you have a pretty nice walkthrough on every single one of them, and you can easily look down from each and every single one of them. Okay, here, yeah. And yeah, these are three super easy, super simple designs. They can look complicated, especially this one and this one, but they're not. If you just try a little bit, if you just do a couple more things here and there, this thing is super easy to make. Everyone can do this, just a little bit of thinking and just a little bit of detail. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these tutorials, and just a little quick video for you guys, and hopefully I'll be doing a lot more of these. And yeah, tell me down in the comments if you want me to do any particular thing. So yeah, tell me down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.